What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video here on Alvaro's Outdoor Adventures. Today I'm going to take you down to the state of California. I'm going to do some fishing, saltwater fishing, and see if I can get some sharks or stingrays. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please consider subscribing. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and stick around for the video. So I'm out here fishing today. It's first time I fish out of state, and actually it would be considered local waters for me since I grew up close to this beach. I lived in Santa Ana, California, and this is one of the beaches I used to come out and fish a lot. This is Newport Beach, California, and back when I was in high school in the summer, while we were off during summer school, I used to take my bike and ride it from Santa Ana to Newport Beach. I'll put my rods on the frame of the bike and tie them up with zip tie, and used to get mackerel for bait with some ribbons. Well, not ribbons, kind of like feather-like. Use that as bait, but it was fun. So for this trip, I brought my offshore angler rods made by Breakwater. These are, I believe these are like Bass Pro and Cabela brand. It's a 12-foot rod. The lure weight is from 4 to 10 ounces. Line weight is 20 to 40 pound. And this is for mono. And as you know, I like to use braided line a lot, so I have 80-pound braided line on the line. Action, it's moderate fast. I like it because casting distance, I could use these rods to help me cast farther out without any issues. Very lightweight, and they're great. And the reel, as you can see here, it's a snagging special. It's on the side it says SS-30, and it has a Bass Pro logo on them, so I'm pretty sure these are one of the ones that are made by or for Bass Pro and Cabela's. As you can see there, the rod, this did cost me $99.99. The reel itself cost me $49.99, so you really can't beat 150 bucks combo for this, especially how well it performs. You can't beat this combo for 150 bucks. I mean, I got it separate, but it comes out to 150 plus tax. I got two exact the same, two rod and reel exactly the same on different rods, but that's what I use for saltwater. I have two other rods which I didn't want to bring with spinners, but because we were driving and didn't have much space to bring stuff over, I just decided to bring these two rods. But especially I'd rather have just these two rods because we didn't bring the rod holders that I usually do for saltwater fishing. I mean, I didn't want to bring them from Texas. I have some at the house, but I forgot to make some while I was over here for visit. For my weight, I'm using this spider weight, which is 6 ounces, and also using mackerel and squid and shrimp that I got from a local Asian store. The day before, I just kept it on ice. I didn't freeze it up. I just kept it on ice. That way it won't get soggy. After the videos, you'll see it does get, but I didn't have anywhere to put it. So what I'm trying to cast, or where I'm trying to cast, we had a very low tide this morning, and I'm trying to get past the break wall, and you can see it's not too far. The reason it's why the break wall, well, at least that's what I call where the wave starts to form. And when the water goes back into the ocean, it creates kind of like a digging action. So it's bringing out any sediments or bait, like sand crabs or anything that lives there. It brings it up to the surface as it's rotating, and that's where all or most of the fish will feed off of. And you want to find those break walls or sandbars. I don't know how I call them, break walls, but you would. I mean that's how I'm gonna refer them to this video. That's how I always refer them to. You want to find those. Patterns in salt water, and once you do, you'll have much more success catching fish or whatever you're after. Mainly targeting sharks and stingrays. California coast has a lot of sharks. I mean, a lot of sand sharks, a lot of stingrays. The water, it's cold, and I just love to target those. They put up a great fight, and they're fun to catch and great to eat. But that's just my opinion. In here, I'm gonna show you exactly where I mean. See that wave that I'm pointing to? That's where you want to go a little bit past that. The same on this side. If you could get your lines out to those parts, then you'll do much more better catching fish or whatever you're targeting. But here I got a hookup, and this really beat the skunk. You can see my buddy over there. We had the lines tangled, so we weren't sure who caught it until we brought it into the shore. But at the end, it was on my hook. I mean, I could have changed setups and go to a smaller hook and bait to get more action with fish, but I decided I wanted to go heavy to get my hands on sharks or stingrays. But it's still fun. I mean, regardless what type of fish or what type of animal you like to target in salt water, it's all fun fishing. You can see the tide is starting to creep up a bit. You'll see how much I'm reeling in, and that's because I set my baits way out there, and the convenience of that rod that allows it to go out farther, it just makes it much more better for me to use, and I certainly recommend it. You can get them at any Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's. Like I said, just look for their brand, Offshore Angler and SS30. I mean, Offshore Angler for the rod and SS30 for the reel. They're great. I truly recommend them. But here we're coming back. I got a shark. It's and then we have our lines tangled. Of course, he was using mono and with the spinning reel. He was also throwing a crocodile lure to see if he could get on some fish, but he wasn't lucky to get one on this date. This here is called the leopard shark. It has to be 3 feet, which was under for me to keep. These make great ceviche, but it's a bit undersized. like I said, it needs to be 3 feet to keep, which you'll see me here. I'm gonna release it. I know we struggled a little bit taking it off, so I'm gonna put him first on a little pool that was created with just like with the same tide. So it's gonna try to move, but it's still gonna be covered underwater, and that way it could revive itself. I mean, I did move them a little bit, and it seems like he was doing good. That's why I went ahead and grabbed him, moved him from there, and took him a little bit deeper. And you'll see I released him. There were some folks that were coming by and they wanted me to get it back so they could have an up-close look at it. And you probably saw when I turned to the side, it was because they were yelling at me. They were surprised I caught a shark there. They said that they never seen sharks there. You can see them there in the picture, and you'll hear what they say. Basically, at the end, they say, well, now that you let it go, it's going to come back and bite us. There you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Alright, magic trick. So here I have 2 piles of cards. You can choose either 1 or 2, and you're going to give it a cut and put the cards over here. Anywhere in the anyone you want. Then put it sideways. Alright. So now from here, you're going to cut this anywhere you want, and you're going to get the card from the bottom. Ready? Give me that one. Get that card and show it to the camera. You're going to probably have to bring it a little bit down because of the glare, and keep on bringing it down, and hopefully that captured it. And here I'm going to take this card, his card, I'm not looking at it, put it on top. Remember what your card is? You want to see it again? Yes? So there's your card, right? So I'm going to lose your card by just shuffling. Excuse me. Lose it somewhere in the pack, and then put it on top of there so it's mixed up. So from here, I'm going to get the bottom card and the top card and shuffle it like that. Get all the cards mixed up. So I'm going to do that very quickly. Yeah. And there it is. So remember the cards you cut in the beginning? Let's give them a count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? So if we count 15 cards from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Was this your card? So there you have it. Well, there you have it, everybody. Hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully you learned how to fish from the surf, from the coast or the bank. I don't know how you call it, but small shark, but it beat the skunk. So pretty happy to go back out there and do some saltwater fishing in California. If you're new to my channel, welcome again, and please consider subscribing. Also hit the bell button so you can get notified anytime I upload a video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, see you in the outdoors.